All right, good evening, or should I say good afternoon. Welcome to my channel. Today, we're going to cover week 11 of the NFL schedule. I'm going to pick the winners, but we're going to do a quick week 10 recap real quick because I don't normally do the recap, and I normally do this on Sunday. As I tell you, I do this because on Sunday, I don't like to do my picks before somebody else picks or give the NFL or whoever whatever chances to change anything in the script they already got. But I decided this week, I'm going to give y'all my picks earlier before Thursday night game. They can do whatever they want because what I'm seeing is this, the NFL still is scripted. And every week, I get more facts on top of facts that is true. I mean, we watch it. We see it all the time. For one, all the favorites of week 10 lost. Those games went to overtime, the Dallas Packers game and the Bills-Vikings game. And in both of those games in overtime, I saw the refs throwing flags in favor for the Bills to get down the field. And the one was a catch by Gabe Davis, clearly out of bounds when he caught that ball, but they gave it to him. So they was in favor of the Bills. Yeah, so Cowboys game. Yeah, Dak threw them picks in the beginning. Didn't need to, but what we saw in overtime, Dallas just pounding the ball on the ground. They didn't even have to throw it. 7-yard gain, I think twice. Next run with Pollard was a 9-yard gain, and he put Davis in. 16-yard gain, and they start throwing all these back-to-back flags, back-to-back. But don't throw the pass interference call for 88. Pay attention. So, yeah, all you Green Bay Packers fans, go ahead and celebrate. It's cool y'all won, but y'all didn't whip them. Dallas gave you the game because they could have clearly kicked the field goal and went up. Or they could have just ran the ball again with the running backs, not Dak trying to run up out that back with the oversized legs he got now that he done put on all that mass. He can't even run no more that fast. So, and then week 9? Or week 8, I can't remember when the Raiders, Devontae Adams had scored that touchdown in the end zone to give him the go-ahead score for the win, but the refs took it away. And big shout out to J.J. Watt. He actually scored a defensive touchdown, but of course the refs marked it dead tonight. Big shout out to J.J. Watt because he actually paid the dude out $1,000 on his parlay for messing up. So yeah, man, we starting to see more and more evidence that the NFL wants certain teams to win because we all forecasted what before the season started, that the AFC West was going to probably be one of the toughest divisions to win with Russell Wilson, Mahomes, Carr, and right now with all the injuries and whatnot, it ain't. The AFC East and the NFC East are the top teams in the NFL right now, pretty much in control. But by the end of November, things will change. And I lost a lot of games. I think my partner on TikTok, was it Cool Guy 2197. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you hitting me up, telling me I had them losses, bro. I do have 8 losses last week, but as I come back and say, that's just one bad week. I normally get more than 50% of the games right, more than 70% of the games. So just 2 bad weeks out of the whole season. That's fine. Most of the favorite teams lost last week, so it's nothing. But let's get to the picks. Let's see if I can help y'all strategize this week versus any others. All right. So let's get the schedule up. Thursday night football, week 11. All right, we got the Titans versus the Packers. I'm going to cover the point spread so y'all know what it is. And Vegas doesn't want y'all to get paid. That's what I got from week 10. Vegas didn't want to pay y'all. They tired of paying y'all. Most of the favorite teams lost last week. A lot of underdog. I go for the underdog, but man, that was shocking. Titans versus the Packers. Packers clearly ain't going to the playoffs. They don't look like no team going to no playoffs. I'm sorry, Green Bay. I need to just give it up. All right. Green Bay is favored by 3 points. And they in Green Bay. Grass field, got to check the weather condition. It don't matter. I got the Titans beating them by more than 3. Browns versus the Bills. The Browns really need a win this week, man. They're a way better football team than what their record is. Again, Josh Allen They say he's on my fantasy football team, so he actually went to questionable. So I'm gonna still pick the Bills to win. The Bills are favored by 8 points on the point spread. Remember, the point spread is important if you're trying to get paid on these games. If you're betting with Vegas or against them. Cowboys versus the Vikings. Cowboys on the road going into Minnesota. Dallas is favored by 1.5 points, so it's 2 points they need to win by. I see Dallas covering that. Bears versus the Falcons. I picked the Falcons last week to win. They lost. I picked the Bears last week to win. They lost that much by a point last week. Ooh, and Justin Fields had such a good game. Oh, this is hard. This is hard. Both of these teams. Ooh, yeah. Atlanta's favored by 3 points. I'm riding with Atlanta. Eagles versus the Colts. Philly's favored by 6.5 points. I got the Eagles. No way I see the Eagles losing again, but it's possible. It's possible. Jets versus the Patriots. New England's favored by 3 points. I got the Patriots winning that. Rams versus the Saints. These teams are about the same record. This game can go either way. Some weeks we see the Saints win, some weeks we don't. So we're going to ride. New Orleans actually favored by 4 points. I'm going to go ahead and pick the Saints this week because without Cooper Kupp for the Rams, it's going to be a little hard, even harder now moving that ball. Lions versus the Giants. Giants are favored, and they're favored by 3 points. I got the Giants winning that. Panthers versus the Ravens. The Ravens are favored by 12 points. I'm rolling with the Ravens. Commanders versus the Texans. This could go either way. Texans got that 1 win and that 1 tie. So we know their season about done. Commanders favored by 3. I got the Commanders winning that. Raiders versus the Broncos. And both of these teams here are very disappointed right now with their record and their gameplay. Denver's favored by 2.5 points. So it's 3 points they need to win by if they're going to cover the spread. Tired of picking the Raiders to win and they lose. And I'm tired of picking the Broncos. I don't think I picked the Broncos to win not one game this season, but I'm going to go ahead and pick a winner for this one. It's going to be the Raiders. Bengals versus the Steelers. I'm picking the Bengals. The Bengals are favored by 4 points on the point spread. Sunday Night Football, we got the Chiefs and Chargers. I got the Chiefs winning that. Chiefs are favored by 6 points to win. And then Monday Night Football, we got the 49ers versus the Cardinals. San Francisco goes on the road into Arizona. San Francisco favored by 8. And I got the San Francisco 49ers beating them as well.